Salve, salve aí galera, sejam todos muito bem-vindos ao canal. Já chega deixando aquele likezão para fortalecer aí no conteúdo e no trabalho aí que a gente tem de desenvolver vídeo para vocês. E galera, hoje eu vou estar aqui mostrando um evento aqui do Wild Rift e o lançamento exato do jogo que vai ser esse ano, né? Demorou, mas pelo menos uma data foi lançada aí. Vamos torcer para que dê tudo certo e chega logo, né?
Hey folks, Brian Feeney here, the design director of Wild Rift.
Ó, o
It's
design,
so
o
cool
criador
to
de
be a
design é
part
muito.
of kicking off a new year of League, and we can't wait to show you what we've been working on. When developing Wild Rift, we aim to create an experience that is authentic to League, keeping things just the same when it
Está aqui
makes sense.
assistindo, né?
As you've likely seen, we've also made some changes to champions,
Estão lançando
skins,
novos
and
campeões,
maps
skins.
to make sure things feel great for Wild Rift players. We also know many of you are still waiting to play Wild Rift, and it's taking us a little longer than we planned to get it out to you all.
Demorou demais da
So,
conta,
here's an
né?
update on our open beta rollout
Olha lá, ó.
plans for the next few months. We're aiming to start service in the Americas in March.
Aí, galera, o planejamento do início do servidor nas Américas em março, galera. Mês 3 aí pra vocês. Então, o jeito é nós esperar, né? Não podemos fazer nada. Estamos muito com raiva, certeza, sim.
We're
Mas
currently working on ways to make
podemos
sure you
fazer
have
nada, né?
access to a bunch of champions
Infelizmente.
quickly when you join so you can start building up your competitive pool. We'll have more details soon, and we can't wait for you to start playing.
É, não podemos esperar para ver vocês jogando, né? E nós?
Many of us fell in
Não
love
podemos
with
esperar
League
para
when we
jogar
found
também,
our
né?
first main. For me, it was Twisted Fate. I told myself it was for those sweet card throwing and picking out plays.
PFzão aí, estão lançando novos campeões, né? Ó, o Wise aí também.
When choosing which champs to bring to Wild Rift, we primarily focus on the ones who can expand on the gameplay and thematics that we're currently missing. Wild Rift has around 50 champs, and in 2021,
50 campeões. Em 2021 teremos aumento eles no
Our
elenco.
goal is to release an average of 2 champions every month. Well, not our
Eles vão
main
lançar a
goal,
média de
we
campeões
do
por
feel this is
mês.
a cool throwback to 2009 League PC. Anyways, let's check out some champions. Coming later this year, will be
A
one of our
Catarina, galera,
highest
chegando aí, ó,
skill
no
cap
Wild
champs thus
Rift.
far, Katarina. She promises to pick the perfect time to strike with her deadly daggers and
Ó, a ult dela, ela ulta, ela pode sair andando um pouquinho pro
Let me
lado.
explain. When we're bringing champions over to Wild Rift, we want to keep their fantasies and playstyles intact. We only look to change abilities if they don't work on twin stick controls, or if there's a cool opportunity to really make them shine. In this case, it's both. We know from Katarina players that her fantasy comes from weaving her ult in and out of fights using Shunpo. But in our playtests, we saw that it ended up being super easy to cancel our ult accidentally with the joystick. So we tried letting Katarina slowly move and reposition while ulting, which ended
Ela
up
pode
feeling
ultar e sair
really
movendo
awesome
devagar,
with twin stick
devagar assim
controls.
pro lado com a ult. Muito
It's
bom
time to let it rip.
na hora de girar.
Rolling
Chegou o
in
Ramos aí,
sometime
um jungle.
after will be Rammus the
Catarina é
Armor.
mid.
We want to preserve Rammus's fantasy of gotta go fast, and saw an opportunity to wild drift. Rammus now passively rolls, gaining out of combat movement speed, and the twin stick controls give Rammus a new way to really zoom around the map. Rammus's new ultimate, Soaring Slam, enables him to leap into the air and create tremors where he lands.
Ramos é bem chatinho na
The size
plataforma
of the
PC, galera. Vou
tremors
falar
are
pra vocês,
based
ele é
on
muito
its
bom no
powerful
jungle.
speed. With these changes, we're hoping Rammus can feel more than okay on Wild Rift.
Eles estão falando que se o campeão não se adaptar perfeitamente no Wild Rift, eles vão ter que fazer mudanças nele. Porque na plataforma PC é um pouco diferente, né? Eles estão tentando colocar isso do mesmo jeito da plataforma PC e, se caso der errado, modificar. Agora, mecânicas de jogo. Vamos ver.
We're going to be making some upgrades over the next few months to flesh out Wild Rift's gameplay. One of our big focuses will be our in-game item pool. You've seen the item overhaul that just hit in League PC, and while we plan to eventually adopt some of these changes, we aren't quite there yet. In the meantime, we're looking at the item options currently available in Wild Rift and working to fill in some of the gaps. You can expect us to continue expanding itemization options throughout the year. We're also looking into more ways to play, as one of the things players have been asking about is additional game modes.
Ó, tá falando em novos modos de jogos, hein? Esse aí é o famoso aranha, hein? Bem da hora pra se divertir. Não sei se vai ter ela, mas é bom pra jogar.
If you want a more competitive experience, great news. Our first official ranked season is starting soon. Beyond the usual matchmaking and ranked improvements, we also want to do more to support competitive play. So we're looking into a couple of things this year. One feature you can expect soon is the ping reply system. which should help you more easily coordinate with your team and acknowledge their calls. Finally, a lot of you have been asking for a way to have more choice over the position you play in-game. We're actively working on a solution for this, and we'll bring you updates on this soon.
Eventos. Vamos ver.
We're going to be running a ton of events throughout 2020.
2021 estão prometendo muitos eventos.
And share the magic of League with your friends. Events are one of the ways we can create shared moments with League PC. That way, players can experience the world of League of Legends together. Our next shared moment will be the futuristic meets traditional Lunar Beast event in February.
Skin da hora aí da N, acho que é da N. Esse é do Darius. Catarina, acho que é Catarina. Ah não, Miss Fortune.
As we really don't want any missed opportunities. Outside of events,
o Yasuo brabo.
Some other skin lines making an appearance early this year. We have even more plans for the year, so let's jump into some rapid fire previews. We'll be heading to Targon later this year to battle for the heavens. We'll also be making our first stop at the lovely Shadow Isles. We're working on our first to Wild Rift skin line. And later, 2 of League's deadliest champions will face off and hopefully settle the score once and for all.
Nossos próximos eventos, vamos ver.
Before we go, you may have been wondering where Teemo went after Jinx teleported him and a few others onto Wild Rift.
O Teemo aí, galera.
And now
Bem da hora.
starring in our biggest in-game event yet. Check out the new Tales of Runeterra, featuring Teemo and some of his Yordle pals.
Ah, animaçãozinha da hora, vamos assistir aqui. Teemo tá pesando a gaiola ali. A Lulu. Acho que é a Lulu. Mas o Teemo sumiu.
I know where he is. The Bilgewater pages are missing from his scout journal. Besides, weren't there enemy bogeys spotted over Piltover?
Quadrilha do Teemo aí. Tristana, Cork e Lulu. Ó, te ajuda a salvar o Teemo.
This rock is the most important part of the mission. You've got this. Bye.
I always have to guard the rock. I can do a lot of things. I'll fix that.
Teemo? Teemo, sound off.
Foi do teletransporte.
Whoa, a double cannon. Oh.
Not a single bogey. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. She thinks I lost you.
É, o Cork é que eles inventam maluco, né? Inventa cada lata velha. Bem doidão.
What? No Tristana?
Nope.
Mission's gone south. Want to go cause a ruckus?
I thought I struck gold when I got one Yordle. Now look what we got.
You got. Don't care how much those Yordles are worth on the bounty board. They're a ticking time bomb of trouble.
Quit your whining. That cage is runic iron.
Oh, Corky.
Vai o Cork salvar eles. Vamos ver o que vai rolar, galera. Ah, porra, é bem a cara dele, hein? Não precisou o Graves fazer nada.
What was your plan?
Oh, I'm just a distraction.
What?
As I said, tick, tick, tick.
Oh.
Donna, I've been watching this rock all day, and it doesn't do anything. I'm starting to
Chegou gigante, a Lulu chegou lutada já. Ó, o time ativou o W ali.
Drop your weapon, you little...
What's a Bandle Gunner without her support?
What'd I tell you? Don't mess with yordles.
Thanks. I thought I was a goner.
Not with friends like these furballs. What were you here for anyway?
Vandal Scout mission badge number 389. Adopt a pet. Cute, huh? It's a soul-devouring sea worm! Team out! Wait! Team out, wait!
Então é isso aí, galera. Finalizamos por aqui o vídeo. Espero que vocês gostaram. Vou trazer mais aí, assistindo o vídeo com vocês. Deixa aquele likezão para fortalecer. Falou, até a próxima e fui.